Long ago, in the golden valley between the twin hills of Obo and Ankara, lay the village of Oluma, a place wrapped in mists and mystery. Thatched huts dotted the emerald plains, and elders claimed the wind carried messages from the ancestors. But most whispered about one thing, the forbidden drum that no one dared beat, hidden in the shrine of the forgotten gods. In this village lived Ayanwo, a sharp-tongued, strong-willed young woman with the heart of a lioness. Daughter of the village drummer, she could mimic the sound of rain, war, or love with her bare hands and a carved drum. But she was also known for defying customs, especially the one that said women must not speak during the council of men. One sun-warmed afternoon, Ayanwo bumped into Egu, the chief's adopted son, a charming warrior with a secret past. Their eyes locked like flint and steel. Sparks flew. Ayanwo teasing, "Next time you want to stare at me, just say so. I might charge you in calories." Egu, smirking, "Then let me go bankrupt. Your eyes are a kingdom I don't mind being exiled in." Soon they were inseparable. But as love blossomed, strange things began to happen. Animals would flee the village at dusk. Crops withered in patches shaped like drum beats. And worst of all, the sacred talking drum of the village, kept silent for a century, began to beat on its own under moonlight. The elders blamed Ayanwo, claiming her spirit had stirred the gods. They demanded her banishment. But Egu stood in her defense. "Egu," angrily, "you fear her strength because it reminds you of what you've lost: courage, truth, and voice." Yet the council, led by the secretive high priest Orufa, ruled that Ayanwo must leave Oluma for 7 moons and seek the silence that restores balance. Egu, torn between duty and love, offered to escort her, but Ayanwo refused. Ayanwo, softly, "If I must journey alone to protect our people, then I will. But if my heart beats only for you, then wait for me, not as a warrior, but as a man worthy of truth." She left that night. Ayanwo ventured into the forbidden Wamba forest, guided only by ancestral songs passed down by her grandmother. There she encountered Mama Ijele, a half-blind forest witch wrapped in leaves and wisdom. "Mama Ijele, you carry love like firewood, enough to warm but dangerous when wild. Why do you come?" Ayanwo, "To silence a drum that beats madness into my village." Mama Ijele, smiling, "Then listen, not with your ears, but with your spirit. For the drum is not cursed, it weeps." Mama told her the truth. The drum was not a relic, it was a prison. Inside, it was the spirit of Amadi, a warrior who had betrayed the gods for love centuries ago. And now, history was repeating itself. Only one with the courage to drum the truth and dance with betrayal could free him and restore balance. Ayanwo had to return, but when she did, she found Oluma under siege. Egu had vanished. Orufa now ruled as the new chief after the old chief fell ill mysteriously. The drum beat louder. Under cover of night, Ayanwo snuck into the shrine. There she found Egu, bound and unconscious, his body marked with the signs of sacrifice. Orufa planned to offer him to the gods to seal the silence. But Ayanwo was no longer the same girl. She struck the forbidden drum. Sound cue, a powerful, haunting drum rhythm echoing through silence. The walls trembled. The ancestors appeared, not as angry spirits, but as storytellers. They revealed the truth. Orufa was the descendant of Amadi, the ancient betrayer. His bloodline was cursed to guard the drum, but Orufa wanted to keep the power for himself, even if it meant destroying Oluma. Egu's adoption was no accident. He was the last true guardian of balance. Ayanwo, drumming fiercely, let the spirits know I choose love, not silence, truth, not fear, and a future where women's voices shape fate. In a magical crescendo, the drum shattered, light burst forth, and Amade's spirit was freed, not in vengeance, but in peace. Arufa collapsed, his secrets laid bare. With the dawn, Oluma changed. The council became a circle, open to all. The drum was rebuilt, not as a weapon, but as a symbol of unity. And Ayanwo, she married Egu under the sacred baobab tree, but not before she was made the first female elder of Oluma. Egu, smiling, still charging cowries for your stares? Ayanwo, laughing, no, but I now charge in wisdom, and I don't give discounts.